You're watching Chris
and the Donnas.
Hello, and welcome to the fourth port of call on our Norwegian Escape Eastern Caribbean cruise. This is Castries on the northwestern coast of St. Lucia. We could see Martinique, an overseas territorial collectivity of France to the north of St. Lucia. Before going to breakfast, we took some time to take in more views from our balcony. After breakfast, we went to the upper decks of the ship to view more of Castries. We purchased the St. Lucia Trolley Train shore excursion operated by Hibiscus Eco Tours. Here are the highlights from that excursion. The tour began with a ride on John Compton Highway along the Castries Harbor. In the roundabout was the all-in monument to commemorate St. Lucia's 40th year of independence when it was unveiled in 2019. Next was the Castries Central Market, which has over 300 regular vendors and more than 100 local sellers on market days. It has operated for more than 100 years and offers local produce, crafts, clothing, and souvenirs, among other goods. Residents typically shop on William Peter Boulevard. Duboulais Bottling Company used to bottle Coca-Cola in this location. We saw St. Lucia's World War I and World War II memorial as we rode along the edge of Derek Walcott Square. The square has two busts that honor St. Lucia's Nobel Prize winners. One was for the square's namesake, who won for literature, and the other was for Sir Arthur Lewis, who won for economics. Next to the square was the Cathedral Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. The cathedral is the largest in the Caribbean, measuring 200 feet long by 100 feet wide. St. Lucian artist Dunstan St. Omer decorated the interior of the cathedral. The 400-year-old salmon or massive tree was across the street from the cathedral's tower. We saw John Compton's statue in Constitution Park. Continuing northward, we passed by St. Lucia's Parliament building. St. Lucia honored a sea captain hero named Jean-Baptiste Bidot with a monument in Bidot Park. Traveling again on John Compton Highway, we passed the Ministry of Tourism Information, Broadcasting, Culture, and Creative Industries and the National Insurance Corporation. As we left the harbor area, we saw the VG football field. The John Compton Highway continued beside the runway of the George F.L. Charles Airport. We turned off the highway and went around the end of the runway. On the other side of the runway was the Chalk Bay War Cemetery. After touring Castries, we had the opportunity to visit VG Beach for about half an hour. We enjoyed rum punch as we lounged on the beach and took in the beauty of Chalk Bay. Once we finished our time at the beach, we boarded the trolley train one last time for the return back to our ship. The trolley train excursion was very enjoyable. Our tour guide was very energetic and informative. Plus, the tour was just the right length of time and gave us a good overview of Castries. Visiting VG Beach was a nice bonus. If we have another opportunity to visit St. Lucia in the future, perhaps we will try an excursion that ventures beyond Castries next time. We took a final look at the St. Lucia sign and Castries Harbor as we pulled away from the pier and other cruise ships. On our way out of the harbor, we got to see the other end of the runway for the George F.L. Charles Airport. Overlooking the harbor and Chalk Bay was the Fiji Lighthouse. We viewed the Fiji Peninsula as our ship sailed into the Caribbean Sea. Don't forget to like this video by giving it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below to let us know what you think. If you're not a subscriber, click the red subscribe button below. And keep up with our latest videos by clicking the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out these other videos and we'll see you next time.